I love spending time in the mountains, but I'm usually here in the winter when they're covered in snow. And I'm typically someone who's very familiar and particular about my ski gear, but I admit that when it comes to hiking and summertime outdoor activities, I barely even knew where to start. And now I'm in Tignes in the French Alps, which is a destination I know very well for skiing, but it's my first time visiting during the summer. So, for this trip, I had to get some clothes and shoes that were appropriate and versatile for the types of activities I had planned, the main one being hiking. And I'm still very much a beginner when it comes to hiking, especially if I'm navigating on my own, then I'm sticking to main trails that are generally populated and that aren't too far from civilization. And ideally, I'm going out in good weather. So, in this video, I just wanted to share the few things that I got specifically for this trip that I've been so impressed by. And also how I kind of leaned on my favorite ski wear brands to inform my decisions, to be able to find things for hiking that are high quality and reliable. So, for clothing, I had seen that one of my favorite ski wear brands, Halfdays, had come out with a collection of lightweight UV protection pieces for spring and summer. And the ski set that I have from them is actually my most technical, while still being flattering and fun. And the quality of my Halfdays ski set is great, and I love all of its features and vents and details. So I figured that the new UV protection hiking clothing from them would also be great. And I was right. I've been wearing the UV jacket, the skirt, and the pants all week, and I've been very impressed, and most importantly, I've been very comfortable. Everything is lightweight and just really easy to wear and easy to pack. The jacket has some mesh paneling for even more ventilation, and it has zippered pockets on either side and at the back. And it also has this elastic at the bottom hem so you can cinch it. And I can confirm that the UV protection works because after hiking the other day, I noticed that I got a little sunburn on the backs of my hands, which were the only areas that were exposed and that weren't covered by this fabric. And then this skirt I love. It's made from the same UV protection material, and it has these bike shorts inside that are moisture wicking and with these silicone grips at the lining so that everything stays in place. So you have the support and the security of a bike short with the comfort and the coverage of a skirt. So it really is the best. And it has two sets of pockets. And then the pant I got in brown just to change it up a little. And they're made from the same UV material with the UV protection. And these are great for hiking because they're just so breezy and light. And they're also long, and you can cinch the bottom hem with the same elastic that's on the hem of the jacket. And something else that's great about these pants and this material is that the fabric is light enough that you can tuck them into your socks if you do that to avoid ticks, and it will still be comfortable and breezy. So the other technical pieces I got from Halfdays are this bra top and these leggings, and the material is moisture wicking and it provides a cooling effect. And these both fit super well and stay in place so that they're comfortable for moving around and being active. I also just wore this to play tennis and I was sweating a lot, and it's actually still wet, but it doesn't show at all. So even in this shade, which is a really pretty color, the sweat spots don't change color and they don't show, which is amazing. And then the other two pieces I got from Halfdays are these two tops. They're super easy and really comfortable. The first is this ribbed t-shirt, and the second is this ruched long sleeve top that I'm wearing now. That's incredibly comfortable and soft. So what I love about all these pieces from Halfdays is that they're all so versatile, which is so important to me when I'm packing for a trip. I've been wearing the UV pieces everywhere, and like I said, I was just playing tennis and I wore the skirt with the bra top and the UV jacket. And they could definitely work for golf or running or plenty of other activities. So I mentioned that I'm in Tignes in the French Alps this week, and I'm actually here for their summer ski season on the glacier. And I've been wearing these pieces from Halfdays Spring and Summer collection as lightweight layers for skiing, because even though there's snow, it's still very sunny and pretty warm. So I had the bra top and leggings as my base layers with the light UV jacket on top, and then my half-day ski pants from their winter collection on the bottom. So the other ski brand that I thought of when I was preparing for this hiking trip was Salomon, because I needed real hiking shoes. And I remembered when I was shopping for my ski boots a few years ago, I did a lot of research and was testing and renting different options, and I decided on Salomon because they were the most comfortable. And the ski boots I chose for them were exceptionally comfortable with the standard liners straight out of the box. And I skied about 150 days in them before they started to feel like the liners needed to be replaced, which I thought was a great track record. So when it came to shopping for hiking shoes, I was a little pressed for time before this trip and just went to a local sporting goods store here in France and found these from Salomon. And to be honest, I didn't do much research about the different models and features. I just wanted something comfortable and reliable and lightweight, and these were on sale and they had my size. And on my first day of wearing them, I hiked 4 kilometers, so more than 2 miles, straight out of the box, and they're very comfortable. I've been walking around in them all week, and just this morning I did another 6 kilometer hike and don't have any blisters or discomfort. So I'm super happy with this purchase and this brand. And like I said, I'm not a serious hiker, and I'm still a beginner with a regular backpack and a regular water bottle. But maybe one day when I decide to upgrade, I may look into one of the Salomon backpacks or hiking vests that have the dedicated hydration pockets built into the straps. But until then, I just wanted to share what has already worked well for me, and I'm grateful that my experience and knowledge about skiing and ski gear helped inform my decisions to find high quality and comfortable hiking clothes and shoes for this trip, and hopefully for many more hiking trips to come. I hope that this video has been helpful. I will link everything I showed or talked about in the description below so that it's easy for you to find. And of course, if you have any questions, then feel free to leave a comment because I'm always happy to connect. I've posted other videos about skiing, but my channel is really about embracing your hobbies and about learning new things as an adult and about knowing that it's never too late to get started. So if that sounds like you, then feel free to check out my other videos and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.